Hi guys, right now is the time that I would be at the gym, but I decided to go like towards the afternoon, evening today. So I'm currently looking at like something that I can do this summer for like experience with like fashion or marketing or something. We're on that grind, and we obviously have upstairs neighbors on the split screen. Okay guys, I'm out of bed. Restart. I want to get into like selling my art in some kind of way, and so right now I'm kind of like experimenting with like types of like art. I know like I'm mostly like a sketch art person. Maybe get some color here and there, but like I feel like I want to like target like the girl blog community. I don't know if that's like exactly like what I'm looking for. Just like the first thing that comes to mind when I'm like the aesthetic that I'm like having in my head. Yeah, I'm gonna get changed into like a decently cute outfit, just like get myself more awake and stuff. I don't usually draw at my desk, but I don't know, maybe it'll like wake me up a little bit. I mean, like I'm awake, but OTD, very basic and boring, but I kind of feel like a surfer. I work all night, but I feel so good. Should I put on a necklace, guys? I never have on accessories when I'm at home. I always wear it backwards because I didn't like this thing, but it was 2 flowers. One of them broke off at homecoming, like right after I bought this necklace. So, that part though. Okay, I'll come back to you guys when I am done with everything, and then I start doing like art. Okay, girl who has a tripod but doesn't use it. So this is my very brief skincare routine, which is not really my routine actually, because for the past like month I was just squeezing out the final drops of the sunscreen that has lasted really long actually, because I ran out of moisturizer. So I just bought this Skin Molecules serum. I think I've had this like multiple times before. And Pond's moisturizer is like my most commonly used moisturizer, because it's just very simple. I don't think it's like supposed to like heal anything. It's just moisture. At least that's what it feels like. So could I use some healing? Definitely, but that's just really a hard road to go down. Gotta figure out your problems and then use something that's like really strong, and then it like ruins your skin. It's really not that deep. I just don't feel like doing it. Yeah. Maybe I'll put on a little blush just to feel something. I think I'm gonna make a smoothie before I start drawing. I'm kind of hungry. Brush my eyebrows up. I like tried to make my eyebrows darker yesterday, like the tiniest bit at the ends of my eyebrows, and I always hate it when every time I do that. I'm like, this say lip gloss, this is lip balm or something. Whatever ASAP Rocky said, I don't know. I usually don't waste lip oil at home, but the Vaseline is downstairs. Oh, I'm going downstairs to do my smoothie anyway. I really could have just waited, but it's okay guys. I really could just use my hands, but this is my butt. What is that? I don't know. There's an unidentified substance on my face. Okay guys, let's go make this smoothie. Okay, these are the ingredients for a mega awesome, really good smoothie. First, frozen fruit tropical mix. I typically don't use this mix, but any tropical fruit will do. Any kind of milk. Sometimes I use almond milk, sometimes I use 2% milk, and I have 2% milk right now. The amount is kind of like a guessing game. And then this is the secret ingredient. The first time I ever used some Chobani vanilla yogurt in my smoothie, it kind of immediately was transcending the game. So I'm gonna use about, I thought I broke a nail, I didn't even have a nail on. We're gonna use about a cup of this fruit. And while I'm looking in the bag, I'm trying to get an equal amount. These tend to only have like 5 strawberries per bag. So we're trying to diversify and to crush it up a little bit. We're kind of diversifying the palette. I only got 1 strawberry in that scoop, so. Okay, I'm using my hands and I'm hogging all the strawberries from my future self. So. I don't know if I said why this transcends the game. It transcends the game because it freaking, I don't know if it's froyo, but it reminds me of something really good. So you only need to use like half of this. I'm gonna mix it because this liquid stuff is like that's like the probiotics apparently. I don't know. I usually don't actually care, but. And if you want to make it sweet but you don't have yogurt, you can use a banana. I don't have a banana, so I think I've done both before. So this is like less than half a cup. And let's blend it, and if she needs more, then make it more. If she doesn't, I know I could have used a single-use one, but it just blends better in here, so. Okay, I'm all set up. My sketchbook, she's a little bit barren. I don't really have a lot in here. In this sketchbook, I have like a million full sketchbooks. I have a vision of what I'm gonna get up to, so I'm gonna do like a little bit of a time lapse, but mostly just like updates. Okay guys, I'm like kind of done sketching the girl, and I added the color. And then there's so many ideas I have for the background that I'm probably gonna apply digitally. Do like a little scribble moment in IBIS paint. I just need to charge my iPad to do that, so. Okay, so I couldn't get my iPad to charge. Like these are like some like the ideas that I had just in Canva. I'm not really a big fan of any of these, but I'll probably return to it eventually. Update, I just made lunch. Guys, don't get egged out because my omelets like never look aesthetic, but this is my lunch. Okay, my omelets have looked worse, but my omelet has cheese, spinach, and mushroom. I usually add like jalapeno, but I was too lazy like to cut it up. Then these oranges, and then kiwis that I needed to finish, so yeah. Hello gals. I was feeling kind of sluggish, and I was like low-key just like rotting away. So I was like, well, I'm trying to get better at diagnosing like when I need to take a nap. And I don't think I need to take a nap, but the fact that I was able to fall asleep in the daytime clearly means something. Get a lot of sleep. Like I literally already told you guys, I probably slept for like 14 hours straight. But I forgot what I was working on, so I was like, maybe I'll just read a book like this. So let's kind of break this down. I'm gonna make this like all the lines and stuff straighter when I like put it into Canva or something. But I'm gonna do like 3 eye looks. You can't really tell, but this one's looking down, so I might have to like add something, and then I'm gonna add one here and one here. And it's black and white except for, this is also gonna have to be enhanced later. It's polka dots, but you can't really see the white polka dots. But yeah, working on currently. I also realized that I had this Call Your Mother's cup that I didn't use, so that's why I made my little mini coffee. Hey all, this is my gym fit for today. My leggings from probably Ross, shirt from Ross that I cut, and I still have my necklace on, so yeah. It's kind of hot for this outside, but luckily I'll be inside for most of the time. Okay, I don't think anyone's even in the bathroom, but whatever. I'm low-key like nervous because I don't, like I've used most of these machines before. That was last summer, and they moved all the machines around. So I'm like really like, I hate like looking for the machines. Like it sounds so cringe, but like. Okay, I'm back from the gym. I was supposed to have a driving moment after, but I was not doing that after being picked up like 30 minutes late. Routine from earlier, good molecules. So after this, I'm going to make dinner. Okay guys, I'm really bad at like doing outros, so I'm just gonna let you guys know. I ate dinner. I was on my laptop playing 2048 for a while, and now I'm like unwinding. So I'm just a bit of channels to do that. Bye guys.